So, this is Insects Production. This is by MrAndreX, 9.65 megabyte on the download. And it's, when I first saw it, I thought that's got to be the weirdest thing in Farm Sim. Crickets. Insects. Would you really eat them? Wow, it turns out I'm a little bit of a history lesson. Well, I say the history lesson. Yeah, people do eat crickets. And according to this map on researchgate.net, there's quite a lot of people, more than I expected, to be fair, including the USA. Now, I've seen some programs in the past about, especially like in East Asia, like Thailand and that sort of place, having street food, which is all right. Well, if you fancy that sort of thing. But no, apparently, even in America, they eat them as well. So I do what most people do when some random stuff comes up. I put it in Google. And yes, crickets are safe to eat. And apparently they're highly nutritious and a good source of protein, vitamins and minerals. I mean, it even says they're environmentally friendly. Can be a more sustainable protein option compared to traditional livestock. All right, fair enough. I mean, it even carried on. I mean, it give you some good reasons. Obviously, it gives you some considerations if you're allergic to certain stuff or whatever. And it also carried on to tell you how you can eat them. All right, fair enough. So, we're going a bit off topic here. We're going on crickets, insects, whatever. Right, great. So, back to the mod. Now, you're going to find this, as you can imagine, first off, is going to be found under greenhouses. So this is going to be the first bit. This is where you're going to make your actual crickets there. So 10 grand to place down, and you only need to put water in. Then once you've made, grown, raised, reared, whatever you want to call it with crickets, you're then going to be putting them into your factory. So that's going to be costing you 50 grand to put down, and obviously that's going to take the crickets from there and then put them into there. Fair enough. Now, the actual cricket greenhouse itself, you just bang a bit of water in round the back where I put my tanker. Then, obviously, you've got your pallet spawn point just here. Now, this is going to, well, they're going to be 1,000 litres of crickets. 400 kilos. I mean, I've got the liftable pallet mod on. And, yeah, I still can't lift them. So, you will need a forklift truck. But it's still based on the old mushroom greenhouse. So, once you're inside, obviously, the racks are empty. So, you just come in, you turn it on. There we are, right, yeah, turn it on. And then, obviously, there's your boxes for your crickets. Fair enough. Now, once you've made said crickets, they're going to bring them over to the old flour mill, which basically is, I mean, to be fair, it's kind of loud. I haven't got it turned on yet. I mean, it's still rather loud. So we've got our loading in point for our crickets just there. Then got our pallet spawn point just there. Cricket flour. 400 kilo again, so you're not going to be able to lift them up. So you will need a forklift truck. And then once you're obviously going to go into here, your production chain menu. So that's going to be taking your crickets in, making your insect flour. And I'll show you what I mean by being loud. We'll turn it on. Man alive! Dear oh dear. Now quick, turn it off. Man, wow. That's, that needs some ear defenders working here. Right, fair enough. So we've got our crickets, and then we've got our insect flour. To be fair, according to a lot of food regulations around the world, it's probably just flour. Well, we will leave that one well alone. So obviously, you know, what we're going to be doing with these things, because there's not going to be anything as yet. I mean, there may be something coming in the future, who knows? We'll see what happens when that comes out. But at the minute, you can sell them off. And to be fair, not bad prices. So first up, you got your crickets there. So we're talking just over 3 grand, 3,300. Which is all right. I mean, I'm on 4 fields. So we've got the harbour selling station. So that's all right. It can be selling off at a normal sell point. Then we've also got the old insect flour just there. 4,700, 4,600. Well, at the harbour selling point, that's going to be the standard base game sell point. 4,700. So not bad at all. I mean, don't get me wrong. When I've first seen it, crickets, insects, that does give people the old creepy crawlies. But this could be a decent moneymaker. I mean, once you place it down, all you're doing is putting water in. And that's it. I mean, you can get that from most maps for free. So this could definitely be a weird, but very profitable little facility.